Okay, so it's Monday morning, it's about 11 o'clock. I'm gonna make some breakfast, do some washing, block a jumper, and then show you through my priority whips today. We've got some working from home, need to work on some commissions, but also work on home for my job. I'm an assistant for a knitwear consultant, so got some things to do for that. Also really need to prioritise my hobby Japandi pattern. It's pretty much written up, I just need to grade it and finish the charts. And I've had people message me about being testers like weeks ago now, just life got in the way, moving house got in the way, so yeah, just really hoping to kind of get back on track this week. Bit of a late start this morning, but it's fine, it's gonna be fine. Okay, so just going to talk you through my current whips. I can't actually show like 2 or 3 of them because they're commissions, and yeah, I signed an NDA saying that I wouldn't share them. But at the minute, I've been mainly focusing on this guy, although this is not a priority. So it's just like a really simple raglan. And then it's just got these pearl bump rows with all of the primary colours as it goes down. So this is just something that I'm making for myself, just for fun. So this really has not got to be a priority today. Then, oh my god. Then last night I also started on my next hobby campaign. So it's the Hobby Cozy. I think it goes live on the 21st of September, I believe. So literally all I have got right now is some granny squares. Making a blanket, but yeah, this is how far we are. Not very far. As I said, I only started this last night, and then yeah, as I said, got other things to work from home today. Really need to focus on grading my pattern, getting back to testers, completing the work set from my job, and yeah, the commissions that I can't show, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. But yeah. Also forgot to say, I'm like so near the end of my book now. This has just been put on the back burner because of moving, but I literally have like 85 pages left. So hopefully get some more reading done at some point. I am about to block this jumper. So it's now 2 o'clock. I'm gonna go over to my mum's house, do some work from home there, because I haven't really been getting on with much, to be honest. Washed everything, it's all drying, blocked my jumper, but yeah, gonna go set up on the laptop, actually do what I need to do today. So this is the first time I'm actually seeing all the colours together that I picked for the Hobby Cozy collaboration, and I must say, I do really like them too. I'm really excited for this one actually. So this is for a blanket campaign. This was for the squares that I showed earlier in the vlog. So the red and the pink are going to be together, and then the blue and the green are going to be together, and then that's going to be made into an even bigger grid. I'm sure you'll see as I actually start making it, but yeah. Good morning. It is about 10 to 9 on Tuesday and I've obviously just woken up. Need to actually get up and get ready because I actually have some plans today. Seeing some friends from uni and then later seeing some different friends from uni. So yeah, I don't know how much knitting we will be doing. Just made some more progress on my hobby cozy blanket thing last night. You probably have just seen a clip of me sewing it. So yeah, just see sort of what happens today. Might be free this evening to do some more bits and bobs. Need to finish grading my pattern still. I feel like I sound like a broken record now. But yeah, we'll see how the day goes. So this is what the hobby cozy, my blanket design is gonna look like. So essentially there's gonna be these squares made up of these little squares, and then these, obviously these bigger, just granny squares. Then everything's gonna have this like white border, and then sew the whole thing together, and then the whole blanket's gonna have a white border as well. So just started sewing this together last night, using a mattress stitch, which I actually hadn't used to join granny squares before. It's actually worked really well because although they're different colours, you can't like see I used green for the stitching, you can't really see it like in places, but not massively. So yeah, that's kind of perfect for that. I kind of thought these would be like a bit higher contrast maybe, but I think once the white is around them, there'll be more contrast between the panels. So it will be like these two here, and then like another pink one here, but the inverted of that. So starting with red, so this outer section will be red as well, and then another one of these here, and then just sort of like continuously repeat that to make the blanket. That's kind of what I'm doing. But yeah, this is, like I said, for another hobby campaign, so I am writing these patterns for hobby, and the yarn did get sent to me for free. So this is the Friends Extra Fine Merino. This is the same yarn that I used for the jumper for hobby as well. It is a superwash, but obviously that was knitted, and this is crochet, and I am holding it double because it is extra fine, as the name said. So this is about a DK to Aran weight, I would say. Just been using a 5mm hook, but yeah, that's where we're at. I have been looking for another excuse to wear this dress. I didn't get to wear her on holiday, so today is the day. It is like so hot here for some reason. Managed to get this much done today, so yeah, pretty pleased. So I had originally ordered this one, but the contrast wasn't high enough, so hobby actually sent me this colour to swap it, which I think looks way better. Yeah, these were just too similar tonally for something that I wanted to have like loads of contrast, so I mean this looks way lighter on the website. But yeah, this one I think is mulberry. Oh, it doesn't actually say on the back. Okay, I think that one's mulberry and this one's like pale pink or something like that. So it's currently 11. Had a Zoom call this morning for what I need to do to work from home. So yeah, I just finished up crocheting for a bit. Gonna start doing some actual work. Although I would love to just sit and crochet all day. So this is how much I've got in terms of the finished squares. Obviously this is the only green and blue one that I have because, to be honest, I hate the sewing, but it's fine. And then this is the pile of everything else that needs finishing off at the minute. Yeah, I've just been taking a bit of a break from work to do some crochet. But yeah, I need to stop now really. I hope you can hear me over the fan, but definitely didn't follow the to-do list today because we ended up with this huge pile of crochet squares for my blanket and didn't really do some of the work I was meant to do, but the pattern writing stuff just kind of went on the back burner, so gonna be prioritizing that for the rest of the week, I say, although I'll probably just end up making more, just dreading sewing all of these together. It's gonna be a nightmare. I've literally just been making all these red and pink ones because it's so much easier. But yeah. Sorry if you can like hear the fan, but I feel like for me this pattern is so addicting because it's literally just granny squares, but like you obviously change the colour every row, and then because you trap your ends you don't have to weave anything in for these. It's literally like the start one and the end one. I mean obviously like for these ones you do end up with more, but I don't know, I think it's cute. And I think this like sewing method of the mattress stitch, it's just such a nice like clean finish, and it's like it's really sturdy. I wasn't sure, I hadn't sewn anything like this before, so I wasn't sure, but yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty cute. I feel like it looks so dull like in this light, but these are actually quite a bit brighter in person. And yeah, I think the white borders and everything is like quite a nice contrast. It kind of like brightens up the whole piece. So yeah, this is how she looking. So it's Thursday morning. Thought I'd quickly just show you this jumper that was blocking the other day. So this is knit up in the Drops alpaca and the Drops kid silk mohair. I'm pretty sure the alpaca's in the sea fog, and then I can't remember what the colour mohair was. I think whatever the closest was to the sea fog. But oh, it always amazes me like how good things look after you block them. It's only something that I've really been doing recently, and yeah, it just makes like the world of difference. Like the drape is cool, like obviously I need to weave in the ends as usual, but yeah, it's just like drape's so much nicer. It's oversized, it's got these like big like ribbed cuff sections. Didn't particularly want them to be cinched in, kind of like this big like oversized big sleeve baggy, but yeah, she is super warm. It is like 27 degrees today, so I won't be wearing this anytime soon, but yeah, pretty nice. It's a little bit maybe itchy, but I'm not too sensitive. I mean like wearing a top underneath this is pretty fine, and obviously like I said, like when it actually gets colder it will be way nicer than it is wearing it today. Yeah, just really simple raglan. Just kind of made the pattern up as I went along. Got some German short rows in the back neck, just to give it like a little bit of shaping. And then yeah, just these nice increases here. This one I didn't cast on more under the arm, so this is just where the increase points end, which I learned from that because there is a lot of kind of excess fabric here, but for something so oversized it doesn't really bother me that much. It's kind of what I wanted, like something to just throw on. Like although it's like this light kind of greeny colour, I think it's so muted and kind of such a grey green that you can literally like wear this with anything. I actually got this yarn for my birthday in January, and I literally finished this like a couple weeks ago because just sat on Whip Island. I literally had about this much of one sleeve that just needed to be knit up. So yeah, I finally finished and blocked this, and super happy with it to actually have this jumper now. So it's Thursday night and I'm absolutely knackered from work, so I literally think I'm just gonna sit and weave all these ends in so I can take some photos for Instagram tomorrow. I mean, hopefully there shouldn't be too many, just odd bits and bobs, end of sleeves, that sort of thing. Yeah. It is Friday. Was in work all day yesterday, just weaved in the ends of my jumper last night, as you just seen, and just taken some photos for Instagram. I think the plan today is go carpet shopping, random, and then yeah, I need to prioritise grading my pattern today, really. And then, yeah, probably just get on with a few more crochet bits. Might knit a bit more on my raglan because I haven't really worked on that at all. But yeah, just a chill one today. I actually have a day off, so I get to work on personal projects. Not gonna lie, I have spent the day crocheting again instead of doing the pattern stuff I'm meant to be doing. I don't know what it is. I actually like pattern writing, and I pretty much make patterns for literally everything that I make. I just feel like it's been so hot and like sunny this week in the UK. Like, it's meant to be 30 degrees tomorrow, which for September is like not like a normal thing. I've just literally just haven't been bothered. I've just been crocheting literally constantly, and like I said, I feel like this pattern is just so addicting because it's literally just like granny squares. I have about 1 million of the little blue and green ones now that I just can't stop. After filming my first knitting podcast, this is the state of the room. I obviously can't count, so I'm just going to sign this off here and say thank you for watching. If you made it until the end, it's Sunday now, just spent the day with the girls. There's not going to be any more knitting today or anything, so yeah, I have a trial shift for a seamstressing job tomorrow, so fingers crossed for that. And yeah, you can find me on Instagram at fashionedbybeth, and hopefully subscribe if you want to see any more.